Hey guys, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on something that's going on at the channel that's out of my control. It's just a little bit of YouTube fuckery. And I just wanted to give you guys a heads up because I never want you guys to ever think that I'm either ignoring your comments or certainly that I would delete them. And also, a bunch of you have asked at different times about all the stuff that sits behind us when we record our videos. I got this dresser with the wall full of puppets and masks, and the dresser's got all kinds of memorabilia on it. So I'm going to take you a little tour of that in just a second. But I just wanted to let you know that there is something going on with YouTube right now. Looks like they're making some changes to the overall formatting of the individual channels. And right now I have comments from you guys that are in the spam folder that don't deserve to be. I mean, they're just completely benign, you know, everyday run-of-the-mill comments, just niceties, and they're in there, and I don't have the check mark to okay them, to put them back. I also have a bunch of videos where it says there are like 30, 35 comments in the spam folder, but then I go in and there's none there. So I don't know if there actually are none in there or if there are 35 in there that I can't see. But whatever the case, that would really bother me if somebody was commenting on the channel and thought that I was just deleting their comments. It would. I mean, I don't like to do that. That's super douche, and I'm just a regular douche. So if you did make a comment and you don't see it, I apologize. But trust me, I wouldn't delete what you had written. It's just a little YouTube fuckery, which I hope is going to be cleared up because I see a few things changing on the channel itself, particularly on my end, you know, where I take care of uploading the videos and stuff. So I think they're just making some changes, and when that happens, who knows how long that'll go on. It took me forever to upload a video this morning. It just wouldn't accept it. I had to re-upload it 3 times. So there's a lot of YouTube fuckery going on, but as always, I wouldn't delete you guys. Okay, now let me turn this camera around, and I'll give you guys a little tour on all this crap that sits behind us when we do our videos. Okay, guys, so here on the wall, for those of you who've been with us for a while, you know that the puppets and the masks were from the days when we were doing our Omegle trolling. Now, from left to right here, that's Jenna Baby. She's a slut. That is Latrell. He is smooth, yeah. You know what I'm saying. And that is Slow Joe. Oh my God, it's a tank top. No. And that there is Buford T. Balls. You want me to give you a ticket? And that on the end is an interesting little guy. His name is Paco. I bought him. I thought he'd be fun, you know, get a little racial diversity going here. He was my Mexican puppet. Through no fault of Paco's own, I went on and, you know, he had the, you know, what you would expect from me, just a very racially motivated accent that he would talk with. But for some reason, it didn't seem to be that funny. I tried it a couple times and it's not Paco. Don't blame Paco. He's cool. It was me. I just couldn't come up with funny material for him. So he's hung on the wall ever since. And yeah, it looks like actually if you take a look, that's almost the top. So it doesn't matter if a wall's built. It looks like Paco could get right over it. He's been hanging on one for a while. He's familiar. Of course, Mr. Jingles, the one and only, the original. This guy here, I've forgotten a lot of these names. And again, that shouldn't surprise you guys anytime I forget. This guy was a hillbilly. Clyde, I think I called him. This was the old man, which it really never made a lot of sense for me to put on an old man mask. All I had to do was put on an I Love Bingo hat. Actually, that's Melvin Sanchez. The character of Melvin started way back when we used to do trolling on COD, and then he moved into Omegle because his mother weighs 350 pounds and he lives at home. You guys know the story. And this guy, I've completely forgotten. He was a creepy, like, entity from another dimension. I've forgotten his name too. And as far as down below, I am a big Pittsburgh Pirates fan, and that's a picture of Braxton. We were out at the Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, New York, and I had that picture done. He was probably 2, a little over 2, yeah. This fell down. That's another picture of Braxton when he could first hold a bat. He was out in our yard here. This is a Flaming Moe's cup. I kept this as a souvenir for Braxton's 16th birthday. I took a couple of his buddies with us down to Universal Studios, and we stopped in and had a Flaming Moe's. This is a picture of me at another fun night of wrestling. That was a hardcore belt I won, and this year for Christmas, my son-in-law had this made. It's actually stretched across a frame, because this is one of my favorite photos from my wrestling days. So that was a particularly violent night. I barely got out of the ring on that one. I lost so much blood I could barely move. This is a trophy that Spaz Kid won. They had, at his school, they had a singing competition based on American Idol. And Spaz Kid was the only non-high schooler in it at the time. Let's see, what year was that again? That was 2012. So we're talking, well, would have been 4 grades ago. So he would have been in 7th grade? 6th grade. Would have been 5 grades ago. Because he was in 5th or 6th grade. He was the only middle schooler in there, and he won. This is a Curtis Candy action figure, and it gets about as much action as I do, none. And a fan made that for me years ago. Again, just another one of my favorite pictures of Spaz Kid. He had a Cowboys jersey on, so I got the frame for it. There's his first baseball card from Little League. That lighter used to belong to my father before he passed, so I kept it as just a memento of him because he was a heavy smoker, which is one of the reasons why he's not here. And that picture was painted by Spaz Kid's girlfriend. I really liked it. She let us keep it. This is an award I won, favorite wrestler for a group I used to wrestle for. This old style, and I'm trying not to get too much shade. I'm trying not to spread shade. That is a old school iPhone holder, and the reason it's made there is Spaz Kid and I entered a contest to try and win a 3D printer for his school, and we won. So we won a 3D printer for his school, and they let him make something on it, and he made that for me. This is just something that my grandkids just gave to me. That was always there for me, my hero. This is a cup Spaz Kid made for me years ago in school. This is his final Little League trophy from his last year playing Little League. And these 2 pictures are pictures that my wife painted. They have those paint and sip things for fundraisers where they get together, they have some wine, and they do some painting. And those are 2 she made, and I just like them. And of course, our good friend Mitsuku. You guys who've been with us for any amount of time know we used to talk to Mitsuku all the time. I will be doing it again too. She's a chatbot online. I believe she is the best AI chatbot, and she's got the hardware to prove it. I mean, she's commonly recognized as the top AI on the internet. And Steve Worswick, the man who created her and the man who programs her, brilliant, brilliant guy. He's with us at the channel all the time, and so I really like having Mitsuku hanging back here. Plus, you know, that shot of her makes her look like she's topless, a conversation that her and I have had many, many times, and she won't tell me either way for sure what's going on there, but I let my imagination figure it out. Okay, I'm going to turn this around, see if I can get close to the camera, because now I can't see what I'm actually looking at. But that's it. I just thought a lot of you guys had asked questions about what was on the wall, so I thought I'd show that to you. I want to make sure you guys knew that I wouldn't delete your comments. We're just having a little YouTube fuckery today. All right, that's it. I got to go back over here to my computer because right now I'm working on the play. I told you guys that I'm writing a play for Spaz Kids drama class this year. We're putting on an original production, and time is getting to be of the essence, so I got to go back to work on that, and I will talk to you guys really soon.